Hello guys, Snowcastle Cats here. Now a subscriber asked me a few weeks ago how we prepare the raw food for our kitten and our cats. So this is what we do. We buy it in a big long frozen tube. Okay, it comes frozen. So then what we do, we semi-defrost it so we can cut through it. It's still frozen, but it's just a little bit softer so we can cut through it. And we cut it into sections like this. So this will be this is one piece of a section. So it's cut into 3 pieces. Okay, that's the first thing we do. And then we keep those sections frozen in the fridge. Okay. And we take out one section and we defrost it. So it's completely defrosted. And then we put it in the fridge overnight, ready for the cat's breakfast in the morning. Now, being in the fridge, you can imagine it's quite cold. So what I do, I add a little bit of hot water to it and mix it all up. I can't do it, I'll have to put the phone down while I mix it. So I've been stirring it all in there, okay? Difficult to do with one hand. And what this does is, it brings the temperature up, so it's a bit warmer, not just kind of like tepid. And it makes it a little bit more watery, so in my opinion, it gives it a little bit more of a consistency like a mouse would have or something, which is the natural food of a cat, if you think about it, rodents. Lucky here can't wait, but she's going to have to wait. You can't wait. I'll add a little bit more because it's still quite cold, and stir it in some more. Okay, so that's the consistency I like to feed them. If I touch it, and if you do this, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. It's still cold, but it's not as cold as it was in the fridge because, I don't want to give them freezing, really, really super cold. So that's cool, I would say. Okay, wash my hands now. So then I put it in 2 separate bowls and I make it into a donut shape. So there's a hole in the middle so the cats can feed around the edges. And it doesn't need to be a work of art because they're going to munch it down. And then it's feed time. Here we go, guys. So the other cats will join as and when they want. So they're well hungry, these guys. So I hope this answers the question that the subscriber had a few weeks ago, when they said, can I do a video on how I prepare the raw food? This is raw rabbit. So as you can see, it's very simple. Just to recap, it comes frozen. We defrost it a little bit and chop up the big sort of tubes of the raw food into 3 sections, which I showed you. We put it in the freezer. Take out one section that we then defrost overnight, ready for the cats to have for breakfast. We feed our cats raw food most mornings. Sometimes give them a bit of a change, but that's what they have. It's up to you whether you give your cat raw food. I'm not saying it's the best food. I think it's the best for our cats, but everyone's got their different opinion on it. I think our cats thrive on raw food, and I highly recommend it, but I'm not telling anyone else what to feed their cat because it's subjective. But I think it's the best, and I know a lot of breeders would agree with me and think it's the best as well. But so that's what they have in the morning, is raw, and then in the afternoon we'll give them some tinned food, Cosmati or Cosma Asia, and we also give them a treat. A treat would be some cheddar cheese grated. Some cats are lactose intolerant, but our cats seem to be fine on that. Sometimes we'll mix a little bit of coconut in with the food as well. I'll show you. Get a little bit of coconut oil, mix it in with some warm water, just a little bit, like a small amount, just a quarter of a teaspoon, and I can mix it in with the food that they eat. So I mix that in with their tuna or something in the afternoon. But anyway, the question was about how do I feed the raw food, and that's how we do it. Quite simple, quite easy. Obviously, you need to bear in mind that you need to keep your hands clean because it can carry bacteria. And if you've got any children, you wouldn't want to, young children, you wouldn't want to put this down where the children could come along and, pick it up and put it in their mouth. Well, you wouldn't want to do that with any cat food, but certainly with this, that could be quite dangerous. I know one of the ladies that took two of our kittens last year, she decided not to do that because of young children. So fine. So let's see them enjoy the rest of their food, and we'll call it a day. They've heard something. They're getting bigger, aren't they? Super big now. Big kittens. Lucky here, I think she must be about 5 months now. Getting towards 6 months. Must be. Time flies. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll answer any questions that you comment and put on any of our videos. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer to get to them because as I'm getting more people comment, it just takes a little bit longer to reply. So it may be a couple of days sometimes before I reply. Sorry if I miss any comments as well. Sometimes on the older videos, someone will comment and I won't see it because of the way the YouTube works. Sometimes I don't pick up on the older videos, but certainly on the new videos that I post, it's easier for me to see the comments that you make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.